Oh my gosh. Waiting forever to get this bottle of seltzer to open. Good evening. Seltzer just keeps wanting to explode, even though it's been sitting for like over an hour. Welcome to Lucky Numbers with St. Expedite. Lucky numbers of the week. We'll get started in just a few minutes as the notifications go out. Oops. Leaking on me, come on. It's very bubbly. All right. It's 8:38. I'm going to give a few minutes because my page doesn't always get the most notifications alerts out. Welcome if you're just jumping on. All right, let me see if I can make you moderator. I'm not sure. Add moderator. Okay, I made you moderator. Managing. Okay. Get it endorsing Expedite. Some different offerings today that I was guided to give him for the people that are for the free collective numbers and the individual people who signed up. So we'll get started in a moment. Free lucky numbers of the week. If you're new here, I'm Sam a Spiritist. You can learn about me in my bio. However, I do this usually on Saturday evenings with St. Expedite. We do free collective lucky numbers for those who believe in spirit and believe in being divinely guided. And then I do for personal lucky numbers for people who signed up ahead of the deadline. So 5 p.m. Eastern time was the cutoff today. So we have a few people that I'll be doing some lucky numbers of the week for, and a mini money reading from St. Expedite as well. If you signed up if you signed up for personal lucky numbers and you're here, just drop that you are here below so I know that you're actually on, and I'll prioritize doing the person or the people who are here and watching live. I'll prioritize doing you guys first. All right. Got you. Some people do not watch the live. They work or they are in a different time zone. So they watch it afterwards. So let's see. What's good? What's good? I don't know. It's up to you. All right, let's get started with the free collective lucky numbers. Somebody that utilized them, I think I posted in my Instagram a couple of weeks back. They utilized lucky numbers from a few weeks back. They won $100. Other people, I posted that testimonial for the free lucky numbers. So if you believe in spirit, you respect spirit, lucky numbers, the free collective ones, can work for you if you are worthy and if you're respectful. If you're not, then this is probably not the live for you, and that's okay too. No disrespect to spirit towards me or to my followers will be tolerated. Moderator will be managing the chat, and let's all have a good time. Let's get started. Free lucky numbers of the week from St. Expedite. You can utilize these. I say disclaimer, this is not endorsing gambling. Utilize lucky numbers however you are intuitively guided to. Some people do like to gamble, but that's not what I'm here to talk to you about or promote. However, if there's specific advice that St. Expedite does have, because you might be somebody who does like to gamble, that might come up. However, that's not what I focus on. Lucky numbers can mean a lot of different things to different people. So, however, I'm intuitively guided, and however I hear from St. Expedite, you need to know about the numbers and how they might be relevant for you specifically. If you signed up for personal ones, uh, I'll mention those things that you might want to be aware of. If in general for the collective, for the free lucky numbers, I'll do first. He might bring certain things up that may be relevant for different people. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and follow your intuition. That's how this works. Okay, let's get started. Lucky numbers of the week for the collective. I didn't clear these since they've been here on my desk this week. So I work with 6 die that are blessed by Saint Expedite. All right. And as a member of a voodoo house, the spirit is one spirit that you don't want to tick off. So again, disrespect towards the spirit, I do not recommend. That will definitely sour your luck. So be very careful what you say and what you write in the chat. Not for me. Doesn't matter what you say to me. I don't care. But the spirits are always listening. So you might want to be a little bit more careful if you like to run your mouth. Just saying, this has happened before. And I've seen it where people eat their words. So let's get started. 6 lucky die, blessed by Saint Expedite. I also work with a lucky penny, blessed by Saint Expedite. And this will determine whether the week overall for the collective is more of a fortunate week, very lucky, or if it's not as lucky as previous weeks. Okay. And we will then determine what he will then tell you whether it's lucky or not. And if it is, what type of things this week might be good for if it is lucky. And if it's not lucky, what things you might want to stay away from or not do this week. So let's get started. All right. Excuse me. Last thing before we get started. For those of you who um, enjoy this and who watch this, you can always, and have had good experiences doing this, you can always drop your feedback in the comments. That's appreciated. But in the live chat, but they mean even more when you post them on the replay video that I post after the live stream is done, because that's the point where YouTube actually pays attention and helps send out the video and helps my channel actually grow. So I appreciate your comments in the live chat, but I also appreciate if you don't mind copy and pasting your best ones, especially testimonials of lucky numbers with Saint Expedite, to the actual replay video after this live is done. I don't care if you post it right away or if you post it at least within the first few hours. Definitely within the first 24 hours is the most important. Thank you. All right, let's get going. Lucky Numbers is closed for new personal lucky numbers tonight. Everybody that signed up, they're it. No new people will be taken in tonight, but you can already sign up for next. I put it on the wrong day. Next, what's today? Today's Saturday? Yeah, today's Saturday. I accidentally made it for Sunday. I put Sunday's date because I was confused. I have other things that we do on Sunday and I got confused. But you can still sign up. It's just going to be on Saturday, the 16th, I believe. It says the 17th, but you can sign up on stand.store/Sam the Spiritist. That's if you follow me on Instagram, it's in the link in bio on my Instagram. And then after the replay is posted, I will put that in the description box below as well. Stand.store/Sam the Spiritist. Okay, you can sign up for next Saturday, the 16th. Personal lucky numbers, you can pick from 1 roll, 2 rolls, or 3 rolls. 1 roll gets you 7 lucky numbers, 2 rolls gets you 14 lucky numbers, 3 rolls is the best deal. It gets you 3 sets of lucky numbers. So you're going to get either 7, 14, or 21 lucky numbers from St. Expedite. Plus, every one of those comes with a mini money reading or money advice that St. Expedite has for you. And that only take a few people because I don't like to do this for long every time because it can get a little long. All right, let's get started. Free lucky numbers for the collective of the week. Free lucky numbers of the week for the collective. A little dyslexic tonight. All right. Say next place, say next place, say next. Get it in book, get it in book, get it. Lucky numbers of the collective. Lucky numbers of the week for the collective. Gracias, la misericordia, mi mamá, papá, con Dios we trust. Actually. All right, first lucky number of the week is 3. Second lucky number of the week is 1. Another one. Number 4. another number 4, and another number 3. And then we do the 7th number, we add all these together. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Okay. Plus 8 is 14, plus 3 is 17. Double check my math. 10, 3, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Somebody check me. 8, excuse me. 3, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. Right? Am I correct? 5 plus 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 16 now. Somebody double check my math. 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 8. You are right. 16. Thank you. All right. I used to be extremely good at math, but my brain has not been here the last few years. All right. 16 is the 7th number. All right. So we've got 3, 1, 1, 4, 4, and 3, and then 16. Those are the 7 first lucky numbers. Then we also have lucky number bonus numbers. Then you have 311. So these are also angel numbers that you're going to want to look up for individual messages that may have more meaning for you. 311, 113, angel number 131. These are also numbers if you like to do some sort of gambling or betting or anything like that, sports betting. This could be many different things. This could be a player's number. This could be numbers you play on some sort of game. Some people like to play the lotto. Some people have had success with this playing the lotto in previous years and won small amounts, but significant for them and helps in their everyday life. So do with it what you will. 311, 131, 113. We also have 44 as a bonus number. 443 as another bonus angel number. 434 as a bonus angel number. 441 as a bonus angel number. 144 as a bonus angel number. 1144 as a bonus angel number. 3311 as a bonus angel number. 1133 as a bonus angel number. 11, I don't know if I mentioned this, 1144 and 4411 as bonus angel numbers. 4433 bonus angel number. That's correct. So 16 is 7 in numerology too. Take that as a bonus number because take 7 as a bonus number as well. Okay. So that was a bunch of bonus numbers for the collective for this week and a bunch of angel numbers. And then this landed facing me as a heads up. So overall, a more lucky week for the collective. This is a good time if you're making decisions regarding your finances, money moves. If you have money to move, if you have big purchases to make, if you have a move to plan, if you have contracts to sign, if you have a job to change, putting your applications in, this is a week of higher luck for you. So this is a week for you to take action, not think about things, not talk about things, but actually taking action. If you're going house hunting, pay attention to numbers that you wrote down from lucky numbers. If you're going apartment hunting, pay attention. Some units some units may be more lucky than another, but based on the number in the numerology. So pay attention to lucky numbers when you're out looking at apartments. These could also be relevant to street numbers too. So he's more focused on people this week that, hey, sit down. My cat loses his mind. He's focused more on people that are moving this week. There's a lot more people thinking about having to move, or who may have recently moved and are not as happy and may have time to switch units. You might want to switch your apartment or your unit number because you might have moved into the wrong unit, picked the wrong unit. So pay attention to that. If the energy feels off, it could be that you're in a number unit that is not for your highest good, that doesn't actually bring you good luck. So pay attention to the numbers and the numerology around you. Okay. All right, let's get started with those who signed up for lucky numbers, personal lucky numbers tonight. I'm gonna clear these So those are the free numbers for the collective. Do with them with what you feel guided to do. I'll clear these real quick. And then look up the angel numbers because there's other messages from the angels that are going to be more specific for the collective. Right. And then we'll get started with those who signed up. All right. So I've got a couple people here. Who was here? Did anybody that actually signed up? Are you here? If you signed up for tonight and you are actually here, drop that you're here below. Okay. Angie, okay. Perfect. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with the first person that I do see that signed up. Let me go back to the comments, make sure I didn't miss someone that signed up. Okay. All right, looks like I'm gonna go with Angie first. So Angie signed up for 2 roles. So let's get started with your 2 roles. I'm gonna write those down for each person who signed up. All right. Sin expedite, get a limbo, get a limbo, get a limbo. What are the lucky numbers of the week for Angie? So the lucky numbers of the week. Get a limbo, get a limbo, get a limbo. What does she need to know? What messages do you have for her career, her money, her finances, etc. for this week? Gracias, misericordia, en nombre del Papa, we trust in you. All right. All right. 4, 4, 1, 4, 5, and 3. All right. So it should be, that should equal to 21. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18 plus 3 is 21. So 21 should be your 7th number. And then your bonus numbers are 44, 4414. Those angel numbers, 44 and then 4414. Angel number 441 has a message for you. Angel number 414 and angel number 4144. Lots of Archangel Michael energy. So these are angel numbers for you specifically that you need to go read and see how they resonate for you. However, this is for Angie. However, this week is not a a big decision making week around your finances. It's not as lucky for you this week to make big decisions. These numbers are lucky. However, in regards to making big drastic changes overall, not just in your finances, but in relationships, in your career, in moving anywhere, in your career, your money related things, purchasing things, spending. You don't want to overspend this week. You don't want to make big decisions this week that are going to have a significant drastic change in your life because it's not the lucky week for you overall in regards to making these big decisions. You need more time. You need to if there's anything that you've been thinking about making a big change in, you need to assess. You need more information. You need more time and you need to do more research before you make that big decision. Saying not enough research has been done yet. Don't make hasty decisions. And he's also saying don't listen. There's people that you've been either sharing your business with too much and you're getting evil eye from some people because you've talked about your ideas or your thoughts you've shared with people who don't have your best interest at heart. This could be family, friends, coworkers, romantic relationship, but in general, he's saying stop sharing your business with people because it's creating unluckiness for you. There's been a small chain. There's been a quick change in your luck because you've shared something. I don't know. It must be within the like past 2 weeks, 3 weeks that you've shared something that has started to form. Somebody has started to form some evil eye against you because you shared plans, or even if you didn't intend to share plans and outright had this big conversation about it, somehow you have shared plans or thoughts that have led on to your plans. It's come up around people it shouldn't come up with, people who don't need to know your business, nosy people, and far too opinionated people who are trying to get in your ear and sabotage your plans. Just even by casting doubt, just in general. They might not be saying a lot, but just a little bit of casting doubt is creating unluckiness for you. And you need to be very careful about who you keep around you and who you talk to and share anything with. Okay, let's see what he has to say further about your money. Let me find my deck. Ah. Hmm. Let's see. What else? All right. What else does Angie need to know about her money, her career, her finances this week? Hmm. Hmm. There's somebody whom either through their words, but more so, this is showing up like magic. This can be, like I said, evil eye or actual magic against you. And this person, which feels like a feminine energy, is somebody that you can't trust. It's somebody you need to let go of. Hmm. Definitely a feminine energy. Now, that could be a feminine male or an actual woman. Um, so keep that part in mind. What else? Oops, I put that in backwards. Hold on. Let's see what else. Somebody who sees you as somebody who somewhat sees you like an enemy. Mm. Who's trying to make your vision fail, is trying to sabotage your plans, trying to somebody who is present in your life in some capacity. Shh. Yeah, they see you as, hey, cállate. they see you as like an enemy, or somebody that you may see as an enemy. Maybe they don't necessarily see you, but they are an enemy. And they're trying to sabotage all of your plans and everything that you already have going. And they're trying to make your vision cloudy through either the evil eye and the doubt that they might be casting, or actual magic that they, if they have knowledge of magic. Let's see. What about specifically? Yeah, this week, this is coming upside down. This card, the right side up, it means it's the rider. Shh. It would be movement, quick decisions, and progress. But again, you had the penny on tails. So this is again confirmation not to make hasty decisions, not to overspend, not to overinvest this week, not to make any business deals or accept any offers. If you're looking for a new job, don't be too quick to accept the first thing. Don't seem to need it so badly. Don't take a bad offer. They need they you need to he's saying they need you, because not a lot of people actually want to work anymore and work well if you're thinking about a new job. And this is for just in general with people. Anyways, don't take bad offers. Learn how to negotiate. Don't take bad offers in interviews. Learn to negotiate. It is okay to negotiate. And as a person who used to work in um, a big box retailer, okay, that was responsible for hiring people, I can tell you that there is room to negotiate. Okay, good, good, good. All right, so I'll have you next, okay? Raid, Raisa. All right, I'll do yours next. But cállate, my cat. Um, just in general, again, learn to negotiate and learn to ask for what you want and what is fair, and learn more, not just negotiation skills, but if you are in the job market, uh learn to do some more interviewing or preparation. I don't know what level, unless I was doing more of a deeper personal reading. Stop. I don't know exactly like what um field or like level you may be in, if you are in a more in a 9 to 5 type of job. However, if you are in a 9 to 5 type of job, they're saying that you need to maybe take more care in, or courses, or some sort of training in uh preparing for for the next role, for the next level up, so that you're even more qualified. Because I see he's talking about he's talking about either a promotion or a career change is on the horizon, as well for you. But the way to get it, if you want to stay, if you are in a 9 to 5 and you want to stay in a 9 to 5 type of job, is learning how to speak their language better, the corporate language better, and negotiating. Um, Otherwise, you may have to, if you want to, yo, can you, I don't know what's wrong with this cat. He has everything. He is the most spoiled cat who has everything he could ever want. Everything's clean. He has food. He has water. Just losing his mind. Come here. You're disruptive. Come here. I can't. You're disrupting my focus. Please stop. Shh. Enough. Shh. Okay. He was saying that to advance in a corporate world, if you're in a corporate job, you need to become more equipped at speaking their language and playing their game and gaining more confidence. in order for them to respect you more and in order for them to see you more like an equal and to advance your way up. If you don't want to do that, then he's saying you may want to consider looking into pursuing something on the side that you can build into more of a more of your own business or some sort of supplemental income to increase that would help increase your income and um, that could grow into something more permanent and long lasting and more fruitful than just staying in a 9 to 5 or working for somebody else in general. What else? Or if you are not currently working, then you need to, but if you are looking to gain work, then you would need to, again, also, same thing, learn to speak their language more and learn to negotiate and gain more confidence so that you stand out above anybody else. What else? Again, double confirmation not to make decisions right away or accept offers right away regarding big financial decisions or career changes just yet. Look at all the options. You can write all the things down for anything that you want to um, pursue or anything that you want to apply for. This could also pertain to applying for more credit if that's on your horizon. That's coming up. So he's saying you need more information, though. You need to do more research on whatever this is that you're trying to do because he's saying that you um, need to think outside the box to stop always just working for your money. You need to also learn about the credit game and you need to learn about how to gain more credit and how to um you also may need to learn how to repair credit or repair your own credit. Um and you also may want to learn how to how and when to apply for credit and where to apply. This is all stuff that is coming up in my mind's eye um for you, Angie, because there's things that you and he's saying when you do that, you can utilize magic, your own magical core, and some very more beginner spells that you can do for getting applications and things like that approved or getting um, whether it's credit applications. You can also anoint any applications. If you're applying for jobs, you can be anointing your applications, physically go in and hand them in, even though today's day and age doesn't seem like, oh, you want to do that. I'm telling you, and it doesn't seem like the person you're handing it into cares, but I'm telling you, it still matters. I've seen people go into jobs. Those are the people that stand out, the ones who are willing to go in and show up and make the effort and dress up, go in and hand in their resume, ask who aren't afraid to ask to speak to the hiring manager. And let me say, do not this is just anyway in general for anybody. Do not go in like basic clothes, not ready, not looking like you actually care about yourself. Not looking like you're serious because as a former uh manager that had the responsibility to hire people. I could tell you like people that didn't even take pride in trying to look presentable isn't something that gets much attention. Um, can you please stop the cat, please? My God. Um, however, like make the effort go into the if you're looking for credit, like do your research and go into the bank and speak to the bankers, speak to the branch managers and get in, build personal relationships. I feel like eventually you're going to be in business is what he's showing me if you aren't already in business. But he's showing me a future of business, business bank and business credit for you. So, but you're going to have to do what you love in the long run. Yeah, like please deal with them. He showed me that you're going to have to do something that you love because although you have and you'll have an income doing like a 9 to 5 or working for somebody else. Um, Overall, you need to do what you love. That's going to make you the most money, and that's going to bring you the most fulfillment and bring you the most opportunities. Is when you operate from your heart and you're doing something you enjoy. Is the only thing that I'm not seeing is that I don't see any joy showing up in your cards regarding money, work. I don't see any cards regarding abundance um showing up. I'm seeing just a lot of things regarding not taking action or being at the end of a, a end of the path, end of the road, and needing to be considering a new route, a new promote like a promotion or a new job field or your own business or like a side hustle because wherever whatever you do um may not be overall for your highest good. It's just kind of this cat, just kind of like a stepping stone. Everything's a stepping stone until you get back to what actually matters to you and actually pursue things that matter for you. And the money is always going to feel like it's not a fair trade or like it's not really worth it. And you're going to always kind of feel some sort of uncomfortableness in the workplace unless you actually pursue what it is you love. And I also see ancestral an ancestral uh form of inheritance available, but that would come through a spiritual modality of some sort, a spiritual pursuit, where your luck may turn better if you are more connected with your benevolent ancestors, um, and you honor what it is that you love to do, and B, when you honor the benevolent ancestors and your whatever spiritual calling you have or um, spiritual interests that you have, because that has a lot to do with your luck. Um, and that's showing up here at the end of the reading as basically your inheritance your largest amount of money, not just money, but blessings will come from spiritual inheritance if you choose to pursue, because the inheritance can be luck in general, good luck, because of pursuit of a tradition, a spiritual tradition, or continuation of some sort of family legacy, if that has anything to do with what you love. Um, some sort of, for some people, like this could be like a family business or something that somebody in your family did that you also love to do. That could be seen as opening your way to more luck. So that's what's coming up. All right. Thank you, good Limbo. All right. But there's a lot of the only other thing is there's a lot of unclear how do I say? Unclear energy around you, around your name. Um, when I look at your energy, just in general, there's a lot of little blocks. So usually I can see pretty clearly for the person. And what I'm seeing is interference, and I'm getting off of you today is interference, blockages, evil eye. First of all, evil eye that wasn't there the previous time I believe that you had signed up for this. I didn't feel this or see this. um so that indicates to me that you need to do some basic, at least some basic cleansing with, my spouse on her YouTube channel has some basic negative energy removal baths on youtube.com/priestess May. It's one of the most popular videos on the channel for basic negative energy removal. And then a sweetening bath is also on there too, that I would recommend that you make for yourself and follow her instruction to take. So that you take it in the right order in the right amount of time with the right plants. Um, and you may want to also do, there's also a Papa Legba open road simmer pot on her channel that you would also probably really benefit from doing at this time, because your energy was over here, then it was over here, and then I was getting another vision over here because it's not as clear, because there's been some sort of uh, negative energy cast at you since the last time that you signed up for this, that is trying to mess up your luck. So I would do those three things as well. All right. I'm gonna need 1 second. All right, so you're next. Huh? Raisa. Raisa's next. You're welcome. All right. It feels really good. This is really good. My mouth is really dry. All right. I'm not done. I'm not done with you. I'm sorry, Raisa. I'm not done with you. Angie, I didn't do your second roll. My bad. See, that's what even I got confused. And that's like I didn't even do the second roll. Hold on. So let me ring the bell in here too, because I feel an energy trying to interfere with Mhm. There's a spirit trying to interfere with that energy. I saw the rider, the spirit card. Ancestor and something is trying to interfere with. So, all right, I'm gonna do the second roll for Angie. My bad. And I wrote it down like I wrote literally like 2 rolls and the 2 spots for the different sets of numbers for her. So let's go. All right, pay number. What are lucky numbers of the week for roll number 2 for Angie? Go. Okay. Aha. Heads up this time. These numbers are more lucky than the last set. First lucky number is 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 2, and then we gotta add these all together. 7, 11, 16, 19, 21 again. No way. 7, 11, plus 5 is 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 2 is 20. Angie. Angie got 21 both times.
We're just trying to tell her that she needs to be divinely guided and she needs to deal. There's an ancestor that is like nagging because she needs to pay attention to it.
The spiritual tradition. So this has come up both times, 21. And the last card that came out when I pulled it was Roots. And Limbo was talking about your largest inheritance and blessings coming from honoring some sort of family tradition or spiritual tradition, and from pursuing some sort of spiritual path. So this is coming out both times, 21. So I'm being led to believe this has to do with the 21 divisions. So I don't know how familiar you are with the 21 divisions spiritual practice. However, this is coming up both times, so it's my responsibility to tell you that it's my responsibility to bring it up that 21 divisions, um, the beings of the 21 divisions may um, be something that your benevolent ancestors, may have been involved with the practice. So this is something that I would, if you haven't already, look into learning more about. Learning more about your family, your ancestral history. If you don't know um, much about it, looking into that, because this is coming up both times. So those are the lucky numbers, straight up. And then the lucky numbers that stand out as bonus numbers for you are 25, 62, 53, and he's saying 532, saying that this is a time of day, or 532 is a luckier time of day for you this week. Something significant may happen around the 5:30, 5:32 time this week. So just keep note of any type of good news that might come for you um, around the 5:32 mark, give or take. Okay. But those are the lucky numbers of the week for you. And that's the other guidance that Get a Limbo said about your luck, and your spiritual inheritance, spiritual tradition, 21 divisions. Okay. 5:32 is your birth time. Wow. Okay, 5:32 is your birth time. So that's specific. And he said it was a lucky time. So um ex-
She's a
mm,
birth
mhm,
ending and
8,
beginning.
10, yeah. 1 and 10.
So she's the ending and beginning of her.
Mm. So that's a lucky time for you overall, but that's look for good news, or you may be getting or find that you receive good news around this time, but He's pointing out your birth time. You may want to do also your natal chart. He's saying it may be, if you haven't done this already, he's suggesting you looking up your natal chart and working more in alignment, doing things career wise that are more in alignment with uh, your birth chart. And also, he's saying those that you work with and those anybody that you're in a relationship with, you should be considering their natal charts as well, so that you can have better relationships and understand those around you better. Mhm. Okay. So those are the lucky numbers of the week for your two rolls. All right. Now I am complete with you, and I thank you for your patience and your understanding, and I will move on to Raisa. Raisa. Gracias a la misericordia. All right. Let's get started with Raisa. You're welcome. All right. One down. Raisa. Raisa purchased 3 rolls this week. All right. All right. And at the end, I'll do your message from your mini money reading. All right. All right, Raisa. You're very welcome. Let's get started. Get in, get in, get in. What are the numbers of the week for Raisa? All right. Raisa. Okay. All right. Heads up. Good old Abe. All right, so a good week for you for any type of big decisions, money related or not. Good week for making decisions, making change, taking action. First 3 numbers are 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, and 6, followed by 4, 5, and 1. Excuse me, 4, 5, and 2, but I'll also add 1 because I saw 1 first. That's just an extra. Now let's add it all together. So we got 12 plus 5 is 17, plus 4 is 21, plus 5 is 26, 27 and 28. And then I'll add the 1. So let's give you bonus numbers 28 and 29. Okay. And plus angel numbers 566. All right. Angel number 665. Angel number 66. I also have another 5 here, so I'm going to give you angel 5566, 556, 566, 665. Hope you're writing them down. uh, um, did I miss anything you wanted me to give her? Ooh, also angel number 545, 525, angel number 255, angel number 266 are standing out. A lot of angel numbers. You must have a lot of angels. Okay. So that's roll number 1 for you, Risa. You have a lot of angels around you, watching over you. All right. Let's see. Mm. Rule number 2. Rule number 2 for race. Okay. All right. Rule number 2. 3, 4, 2. It's funny, the 3 green ones went to the top left corner, and the 3 red ones went to the bottom right corner. And then we have 2, 5, and 5. Add them together, 12 on the bottom, 6, 9 on the right, 9 on the top. Is that 21 again? Yep. 7, 9 on the top, 12 on the bottom, 21 again. All right. Let's see. Angel numbers. All right. So angel numbers for you are, for this roll, 422, 255, 525, 22, 224, 322, angel number 232, and angel number 355 is what's, did I say that one? 355? No, right? No. Those are the angel numbers on this roll standing out. Okay. All right. The first set of numbers is luckier if you want to, take your hand at little, little games of some sort. Can't promote certain things, but numbers and games. If you go to a gas station, they have some things there that you can purchase regarding numbers and games. Those numbers, the first set of lucky numbers, are more lucky to play with this week for you than the second set. Second set also has relevance, but I would combine them. If you're going to play them, I would combine them with the first set of numbers. Let's see here. I wouldn't play the second set just by themselves. You can combine numbers from lucky numbers. Adult arcades. Yeah, you can go to the adult arcades too. I heard that. Who did I see just open one in the city? Was it Nas? I think I saw Nas, one of the New York City's. I think it's like New York City's first actual casino. All right. All right. But only play games like if you don't if all right. Only play games you know how to play and you know the rules of the game and that you are intuitively guided to. Don't overthink it. Okay, let yourself be guided to what if you are going to play something, don't overthink it. Don't listen to anybody else. Just let yourself be intuitively guided. You know what I'm saying? All right. What is her third set of lucky numbers for her third roll? Gracias, misericordia. Mm, okay. Um, this one is a luckier set of numbers. Okay, I got Abe, good old Abe again. So I would definitely of all three of these, I would combine 1 and 3, and if you're playing them, I would utilize these sets more, um, because they'll have a higher chance of luck. All right, so we're gonna look at 4. We got number 4. We got 4 again, and then we've got 6. Okay. And it showed up separately again, top left corner as 446, as so angel number 446 wants to help you out. And then in the bottom, we've got 5, 1, ugh, and 3. Okay, so add them all up. 8 plus 6 is 14. 6 and 9. What's 9 and 14? 23. Mhm. All right. So let me add 23. Okay. So add 23 to that. So it should be 446, 513, and then 23 plus angel number 446. And then we also have angel number showing up here, bonus number 323. Look up these messages. Um, Angel number 44. Okay. Bonus number 44 as well. You could play that, add that to anything you might play or pay attention to that. 44. Um, 44. I feel like you're gonna see 44 a lot. You might see 44 a lot already, but I feel like you're gonna see 44 a lot, and it's because um it's a sign of that Archangel Michael is around, but um I'm hearing Saint Expedite say that you do need to focus on more protection for yourself. Um, because this has to do also with your luck. Um, your family a has a lot of generational curses, and he's saying that you have received them, although um spiritually you're the strongest, physically you may seem to be not as strong. um so you need to have more physical protection from the spirit realm around you. Although you're mentally and emotionally um and spiritually strong, you need more physical protection, spiritual protection to help your physical body. Uh, because you have your family has had, and I'm just getting this while I'm looking at his flame and just letting him show me. A, your family has generational curses, and B, the people that are in because of the generational curses in the family that hasn't dealt with them appropriately or had the knowledge to deal with them appropriately, they keep attracting things that are basically souring your luck and affecting your luck and your ability to flourish in many ways, uh, in the physical, in the financial, in the social, uh, financial, like, purpose. So he says you need more protection from the people and the things, the situations that the family's attracting. Um, you may need to. Hmm, I don't know if you've done any serious cleansing work on yourself, uh, but I would recommend it because deep cleansing and deep serious protection work on yourself, because it doesn't feel like others in your family are going to be doing that or taking that or interested or as knowledgeable or uh in the comments. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the comments. I'm just looking at the flame. I feel like they do. It's raining. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. I would recommend that you do that because deep cleansing work or and protection work of some sort, because unless you do it for yourself, like things that they're allowing to happen are going to keep affecting you, unfortunately. And that's not fair, but it's what's happening. And being around that energy and staying there isn't going to it's going to take more from you than it's going to give. And you're suffering like their attacks. So it's made your luck. You've been provided for by spirit as like a as much as they can, but with the current situation and the current um, relationships that you have with people around you that are basically allowing the curses to continue and like just like being in that, but you aren't meant to be in that. Okay. And you're meant to have a lot more experiences and a lot more social experiences and financial prosperity and just a more uh rich life, not rich like you're you know you're just hauling duffel bags of right. um Hold on, let me finish this. Like, it's not rich in the fact that, like, you're gonna be like hauling duffel bags loaded with like bands, racks on racks on racks of money in them with you everywhere you go. And like, what does Cardi B say about like I forget what she said. Um, what is that song? I'm thinking of Cardi B with the when she's talking about God, I used to know all the lyrics in my brain. I'm so bad at this right now. Jump out the coop. Like, um, I can't even remember. We used to sing it all the time. Top of the roof, flexing up bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. Tell that bitch I'm sorry. Like that whole song when she's talking about like it's not like that type of rich life where it's just like all money based and you just like flexing. Like you're meant to experience the world. That's what they mean, money bag. um, you're meant to experience the world more than you are, a lot more. But things can still affect you whether you're with them or not, or around people or not. They still go to you because you are of blood. So, dealing with them in the spiritual and dealing with the curses appropriately with the proper deep cleanse, I would recommend. And yeah, you can book a consultation with High Priestess May if you'd like to talk about that with her in the future, because I feel like this has been something that's been holding you back, even though you're trying. It's just there's been things in the way for a long while. There's that.
You know, your family, generational curses can
Mm-hmm.
still affect you.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was just saying. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Exactly. And that's what I'm seeing is you're meant to journey. Like I'm seeing you, I don't know why I'm seeing you in like someplace that looks like Asia. I know this is like such a random thing, but I'm seeing you like Great Wall of China. I'm seeing you, and I don't know much about Asia, but I'm seeing you in like Japanese, in front of like Japanese gardens, in front of like Japanese, those pointy like temples that they have and stuff like that. I'm seeing you taking pictures with people, these random people. I don't even know who they are, random girls, women, like friends that you travel with. So and I'm seeing you like all smiley and happy, and they're helping you around, and like you're just on the go. I feel like you're either with some sort of like touring group, or like a small group of friends like on some sort of tour, sightseeing tour in like some sort of Asian country. So uh seeing all these like different important sites around the world. So that's possible for you. Me seeing that means that it's possible for you because I do have the ability to see, like as a seer. So, that's something that I would highly recommend taking care of in the future when you're able to, so that you are able to finally live the life that you want.
But
Hmm.
you gotta go for it.
All right. Yep. And that's what I'm saying is like once once you are able to liberate yourself fully and you start to pursue these things, like you'll be able to utilize that. I think what I've mentioned this before, like you're meant to inspire people in some capacity, and that's how you ultimately end up making, you know, making a good, decent amount of actual financial, you know, prosperity for yourself that makes you very independent and well off. But it's something that is currently, like I said, being blocked, or being like sabotaged by generational curses. That's all. All right. So let's see the last part here. I think we did all three roles. Can you call our eldest, please? Not by his. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, what else does she need to know about her? Yeah, I like it like that. Yeah. That's a song. I like dollars. I like diamonds. I like stuff. I like shining. I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? I'm signing. It's interesting. I'm seeing moving, migration, um,
Hey,
adventure, freedom, the serpent, rebirth. Let me pull a few more here. Hold on. Hmm?
that's when you're so wrong with.
I don't know what's wrong with him. He's having like either the time of his life, or just too excited, or he's losing his mind and upset about something. Spiritual growth. Let's see. Shelter. So you definitely have to move, but uh I'm seeing, yeah, I would recommend booking, like I said, with my spouse, because I'm seeing a certain spirit associated with the snake that is somebody that would be helping you. Okay. Yeah, he's lost his mind. I'm sorry. Hmm. Following your heart is what's going to make you money. But do you have a spiritual adversary? This can be the generational curse, or this could also be any spirits that might be involved. I'm not really looking deep into that right now in this type of reading. Um, but that are getting in the way of any of your efforts towards actually pursuing what you want, your independence and your adventure and your financial independence, your freedom and your positive, peaceful lifestyle that you desire. So there is something in the spiritual realm, like I said, that is affecting this. And crossed. It's got this has affected your caused like a mind crossing as well. So searching for purpose, daydreaming. It's basically left you dreaming and left you thinking and like, but never actually being able to make a decision or make and also make uh get things done. Take the action to get things done. It's basically like a binding in its own way, so that you can't. The situation overall is like a binding because it's something that's kind of like out of your control, but affecting you greatly, and keeping you feeling like a prisoner. Mhm. And again, talking about it being family related, this is just him confirming that this is what I was seeing was what was happening. Um, this is ancestral, and it's going to take somebody with knowledge of how to break that to be able to help you. So, yeah. I know I'm a little biased because it's my spouse, but I've seen her and her spirits break curses and remove curses, and people's lives completely change drastically within a relatively short amount of time afterwards. So, afterwards, I'm seeing once this is dealt with, moving.
That's connected to.
Correct. When doing generational curse breaking,
You gotta be ready to let go of anything it's connected to.
yeah, you have to be ready to let go of anything and anyone, and that you have been connected to that is part of that and being affected by that.
Up is gonna come out too.
Shh, shh. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, they're probably it's past their dinner time, I guess. Yeah. All right. What else? Anything else for Grace? And then anything else you need to know for her prosperity? And this is pretty much it. This is pretty much it for inner strength. Just don't, yeah, walk behind that. um, feel like you are. He's just saying you're strong. Remember, you're mentally and emotionally strong, and this is what has helped you get through. Um, but you need to be just as strong, like when you are breaking and removing these things. You can't forget your inner strength, and you can't take your eye off the prize, like, because a lot of times some people uh have a hard time letting go once the work starts. So just keep that in mind if you are going to pursue that, getting that type of stuff done, to really be ready for everything to change and everything to shift and for people to be removed and situations to change drastically. All right. So that's not really all the advice that he has, because that's what the actual issue is. And once that is addressed, then there will be more in the future that we could discuss or can come out in the reading. But that's really the only thing that he's focused on. Okay. Because it's been a blockage for such a long time. There's really nothing else to discuss until that's taken care of. All right. So that I did all three for you, and your mini money advice is from Good Limbo. All right. All right. Let's get on now. You're welcome. Let's go on to, let me clear these, take a moment, and let's go on to um one more person who purchased a three roll. Huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. Last but not least, we have Sabrina. Purchase the three rolls real quick here. Let's get you started. All right, thank you. Get a limbo. And then cats are just being crazy. All right. Sabrina. Get a limbo, get a limbo, get a limbo. You can never get away first. Limbo. And you know the submission. All right, Sabrina. Sabrina. All right. Roll one. Roll number one. Lucky number of the week is numbers 2. Lucky number 1. Lucky number 6. Then lucky number 2. Look, this is crazy. 6. Could you guess the last one? Number 1 again. So this is very odd. We have lucky number 216 and then 261. All right, so let's add those up. 3 plus 6 is 9, and 9 is 18. So followed by the number 18. So you have also, out of that, you have angels number 216, angel number 261, angel number 22, angel number 226, angel number 622, angel number 626, angel number 266. Okay. And also I'm seeing angel number 118 and 11 and 811. So I'll read all those back. 216, 261, and 18. Those are your first 7 lucky numbers. Then you have bonus numbers and angel numbers 216, 261, 22, 226, 622, 626, 266, 118, 11, 811. Okay. Those are the angel numbers and bonus numbers. Overall, this week is not for making big financial decisions or purchases. He's saying purchases with you. Don't spend a lot this week. Save your money. Think about anything that you're wanting to think about, your wants versus your needs. Things that are going to help you are things that you should prioritize, really help you. Things that are just like little things that you want, are they helping you, or are they just material things that are going to set you back that you can get later. Okay, don't waste your money. Take care of everything that you need, and like your, if you have rent or if you have bills, like he's saying something to do with priorities around bills or expenses. But he doesn't like the word budget, but he likes the word he likes the phrase more like becoming more financially savvy, more financially aware, things like that. There's another one I'm trying to think of. um Money management. He would like you to think more like a money manager about your money, like somewhat more like a financial manager, and manage your money better rather than necessarily budgeting. Fiscally responsible. Thank you, Casey. There we go. But it's not that it's necessarily you're irresponsible with money, but he wants you to just become more confident with money and more in charge of your money in a more mindful way, and that will bring you more luck. If you take your money instead of feeling, he's saying you have too much still fear around money, and that is souring your luck. He's suggesting that it would be good for you in free time to take money, finance some sort of financial courses, classes, YouTube videos, even from reliable sources or financial money managers or financial people of some sort that have very good experience in handling funds or um, tracking expenses, just things of that nature would be would bring you more luck. These are things that would help rewire your brain around money, that would help also show that you are financially responsible, financially independent, financially uh yeah, savvy and put together. And it would somehow work in your favor to have better financial records for yourself. Bookkeeping would be better and bring you more luck somehow. Having better books for yourself personally, keeping better financial records um, for yourself, just becoming a little bit more um, on top of financial paperwork is what he's showing me. Folders. I don't know. He's showing me folders, and he's showing me like you have all this like paper, and it's basically like receipts that show something of significance um that is in your favor, organization, proof, like you have receipts like to prove things or to, like I'm not the word budget, no. It's almost like the word audit, but not tax. He's not talking about tax. It's almost like somebody's going to be looking at some or wanting or asking or requesting some sort of financial records for you in the future, near future, for some reason. And they want you to be more straight, um, look more prepared and more like thorough and have really good records, he's saying. It will make you more lucky in that situation when they ask for that, and just in general going forward, it'll make you more confident, bring you more peace of mind uh to do this. That's what he's bringing up. Let's go for role number 2. That's what he's bringing up in regards to this first role. Let's see what role number 2 says. Okay, get a little. What are the numbers of the week for role number 2? What is good old Abe on this roll. Um, First one is 4, 1, 6. Then we have 3, 4, and 6. Okay. So that's 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 3. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 4 is 18 plus 6 is 24. All right. So 4, 1, 6, 3, 4, 6, and 24 are the first 7 numbers. Your bonus numbers. Okay, your angel number 416, angel number 346, angel number 66. It's also a lucky number just in general. It's also showing me lucky number 46, lucky number 41, lucky number 34. Also angel number 246. So you got 416, 346, 246. And 16. Those are bonus numbers and a few angel numbers there for you for this roll. Okay. Do what you. He's not pointing out specifically like dates or times specific, and he's not bringing up like moving or anything yet on these rolls. So if you, I'm feeling more of these are just lucky numbers in general. Do with them what you will. A lot of people enjoy playing them. You know, if you want to play them, or just keep them. You know, because sometimes a lot of people also see them as signs. Sometimes people see them as, signs like literal street numbers on places or uh, exit numbers off highways that are important, or they could be a whole bunch of different things. It could be times, it could be dates. Just keep them in mind and reference, like when things happen, reference back to the lucky numbers to see what may correlate. Um, Roll 3. What are lucky numbers of the week for Sabrina? All right. This is funny. All right. So first lucky number is 6, 1, 6. Followed by 5, 2, and 3. Add them together. It's 13 plus 5 is 18, 19, 20, 23. So it's 12, 13 plus 5 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Double check me. So 6, 1, 6, 5, 2, 3, and 23. Okay. 616 is your angel number, bonus number 616. And literally 523 is a bonus number, angel number. It's also saying 66, bonus number and angel number. 166, angel number. 661, angel number. Also, angel number, bonus number 235. That was one of my favorite numbers because it used to be street address number for me. Also, he's showing me 233 from that 23 and that 3. Also 323, angel number. And 322, angel number. Okay, so then we got 616, 523, 23, 66, 523 again, 616, 166, 661, 235, 233, 323, and 322. Okay. And you got heads up on this one again. So I believe this one and the previous one are the more lucky numbers. The more luckier two of out of the three rolls, to if you're interested in utilizing them for anything, that any like playing with them in any way. But I would pay attention. The one that stuck out to me the most, the time and the day. This could be a time or a day. A date is 6/16, June 16th. That's the only one that I'm seeing as like a date or a time. It could be like 6/16 as a time, but I feel more like it's a date, like June 16th. Something significant happening around June 16th. Um, it may not necessarily be lucky, but it could be. I don't feel like it necessarily has to do particularly with money, but something significant happening and going in your favor around June 16th, or hearing news about something going around, getting news around on or around June 16th. Um, that is going to be good news, maybe for something in a future date, but June 16th seems to be an important day for you coming up, okay? And let's go see what he says about the messages. Mini money reading here. That's a message. June 16th. Cards. Time. Planning. Making decisions, taking risks. It's time to plan and to take risks. This week is a good time for planning. Hold on. Let go of any uncertainty or illusions. Um, let go of any. He's saying the word narcissism is coming up. Um, but I feel more pessimism in the way, and he's saying we need more optimism. We need more optimism energy for your luck to change. So if there's any hints, I'm just a messenger. This is coming out. I don't know you personally, so but he's saying there's energy of like narcissism is on the card, but he's telling me like a little bit of pessimistic energy that needs to be removed. This is not to insult, but there's just this a little bit of pessimistic energy here that needs to be annihilated and bring in more optimism energy into your life, because part of financial blockages and bad luck that you may be experiencing or have been experiencing um, has to do also with a lack of optimism. There needs to be more of a can do, manifest, um, speak it into existence, uh, think the best outcome instead of the worst outcome of things in everything. There's I have for example, like I have a person in my life that is a very pessimistic person, and I've tried to, I'm not saying you're a very pessimistic person. I don't think you're a very pessimistic person. He's just saying there's a little bit, a hint of pessimism, that needs to be removed before it becomes bigger. But for instance, I've seen somebody who I know is a like chronic pessimist, and I've literally seen them completely block their own life for their entire life, and even making them aware of this, and they have chosen like not to believe it, and they continue to like experience the same like shortcomings and negative outcomes over and over, and like pessimism and speaking foully or speaking doubt over their life is something that they do a lot, and thinking about the negative outcome possibility always beforehand, and seeing the worst scenario before even considering the good possibilities is what they always do, and therefore they always they always are in the same place and having the same negative or like not desired outcome. And it's literally a change in their words and a change in their thoughts that could change their whole life and like the whole direction, but they just literally are choosing not to. Um, and I unfortunately had to stop because I was driving myself crazy trying to help them realize this and break through to them, and they refuse to accept it. So they continue to, still years now later, continue to stay in the same cycle. And it's like I'm watching them through, um I have to have a separate like distant relationship from them because being around them and exerting my energy towards them to try to help them, which is sours my luck and did sour my own personal luck and other things as well. So I had to remove myself, distance myself, and stop trying to help. So just as an example, when be very careful with pessimistic energy or trying to, not trying to, but how do I say, like unconsciously speaking doubt over your life and thinking that it doesn't, that those words or the feelings don't emit an energy that then attracts the undesired outcome, because it does. It could have everything else going for you and everything else trying to work in your favor, but because you're the main source of the energy and the main person in the story, what you're doing, it has the greatest influence on the outcome. So he's just trying to remind you to be very, very aware of how much your words and your thoughts and your own energy that you carry and emit affects everything in your life. Okay. The pack, inner wisdom, deep connection, soul tribe. My daughter has been telling me to cheer up. Um, let's see. Let's see what this card is talking about. Woo! The pack and the beast. So um, there are some people around you who are very positive for you, good for you, and good support. And this feels, from this card, it feels, um, wolves, they travel in packs and they're familial. So they are usually don't have or take any outsiders out of their family. So this feels like you have good immediate family energy around you, but be careful with, this is also a wolf. This could be a one particular family member, a lone wolf that is negative, conflict, competition, or oppressor. That somebody that may have in the past or maybe currently or could be in the future, sending negative energy. And this looks like a familial connection. Uh, that is basically an enemy. Um, that is affecting also your energy, has affected or could be affecting your energy, your luck, and just your life in general. I don't know if you know who that person, that family member is, but it definitely seems to be either a living family member or this could be an ancestor, but I feel more like this is a living person who has not had good intentions towards you, that has negatively affected your luck. So he's saying to that this has recently or is still um, currently or going to affect you if you haven't dealt with it or don't deal with this particular person's energy. Um, Apprentice, higher education, beliefs, wisdom. And it would benefit you to, uh, it would benefit you to gain more spiritual enlightenment, more spiritual education to some extent, maybe more awareness around manifesting as well. Uh, and moon, I'm seeing the moon and I'm seeing manifestations. So maybe around lunar cycles or some sort of moon magic or utilizing moon magic. Um, Moon magic education. There's literally the card is the moon magic education. Utilize this in your life, and you will start to see a very large, dramatic shift in your everyday life if you utilize things that either you already know or you gain an education in. You already have either have access to or can gain an education in, because this is something that you were divinely guided to or are divinely guided to learn and is meant to help you very, very greatly in your everyday life. Okay. That is going to help you with your luck significantly and with other things as well. So don't sleep on moon magic. Okay. That is, that's the message for you for tonight. Okay. For this week. All right, y'all. I did all three for you, and I did reading. And all right, that's it for the lucky numbers and personal lucky numbers for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. It's a pleasure to do this with St. Expedite for you. So if you'd like to join next week, you could sign up at the link that's going to be in the description box on the video below. It's stan.store/Stan the Spiritist. You're welcome. And you can always join for free lucky numbers at the beginning when I do this, usually each week. You're welcome. And yeah, if you enjoy this, give it a like. And if you've left any comments or reviews, or you want to leave one, please put it on the comment section on the video afterwards. You're welcome. Um, Thank you. And put it on the comment section afterwards once this video is posted to my channel, because those comments and the likes on the actual uploaded video help a lot more than just on the live stream chat. So I appreciate you guys watching, sticking around. And again, the sign up is now open for next week. It's the date is wrong. I'll fix that in a minute. But you can still sign up for next week right now on my website, stan.store/Stan the Spiritist. And then I will see you guys next Saturday for Lucky Numbers Week, St. Expedite again. Many blessings.